word if you dare. Can I believe my eyes? Why, you've come back.
Yes, sir. We've done what you've told us. We've brought you the broomstick of the Wicked Witch of the West. We melted her.
You liquidated her, eh? Very resourceful.
Yes, sir. So we'd like you to keep your promise to us, if you please, sir.
Not so fast, not so fast. I will have to give the matter a little thought. Go away and come back tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Oh, but I want to go home today.
You've had plenty of time already.
Yeah. Do not arouse the wrath of the great and powerful Oz.
If you were really great and powerful, you'd keep your promises.
You dare to criticize the great Oz? You ungrateful creatures. Think yourselves lucky that I'm giving you an audience tomorrow and not 20 years from now.
Toto?
The great and powerful Oz has spoken. Now go.
Toto, come out of there.
I said go. Pay absolutely no attention to the man behind the curtain. The great and powerful Oz has spoken.
Who are you?
Well, I'm the great and powerful Wizard of Oz.
You are?
Well,
I don't believe you.
no, it's true. There is no other wizard except me.
You humbug!
Yeah, that is exactly so. I am a humbug.
Oh, you're a very bad man.
Oh, no, my dear. I'm a very good man. I'm a very bad wizard.
Hey! What about the heart you promised Tin Man?
Well, It's Scarecrow's brain. Why, anyone can have a brain. That is a very mediocre commodity. Where I come from, we have universities, where men go to become great thinkers. And when they come out of these universities, they think deep thoughts. And with no more brains than you have, but they have one thing you haven't got, a diploma. Therefore, I hereby decree unto you the honorary degree of THD.
THD?
Yes, that is Doctor of Thinkology.
The sum of the square roots of any two sides of an isosceles triangle is equal to the square root of the remaining side. Oh, joy! Rapture! I've got a brain! How can I thank you enough?
Well, you can't. As for you, my fine fuzzy friend, you believe that simply because you run away from danger that you have no courage. You are confusing courage with wisdom. Where I come from, we have men who are called heroes. And once a year, they take their fortitude out of the mothballs and parade it down the city's main street. And with no more courage than you have, but they have one thing you haven't got, a medal. Therefore, for meritorious conduct, extraordinary valor, and conspicuous bravery against wicked witches, I hereby award you the Triple Cross. You are now a member of the Legion of Courage.
Oh, shucks, folks, what? Why, I'm speechless.
As for you, my galvanized friend, you want a heart. But you don't know how lucky you are not to have one. A heart will never be practical until it can be made unbreakable.
But I still want one.
Yes, well, where I come from, we have men who do nothing all day but good deeds. These men are called good deed doers, and with no bigger heart than you. But they have one thing you haven't got, a testimonial. Therefore, for your extraordinary kindness, I hereby award you a small token of my esteemed affection. And remember, my sentimental friend, that a heart is not judged by how much you love, but by how much you are loved by others.
Oh, my heart. Listen to my heart. It ticks.
Read what my medal son.
Awarded for courage.
They hit the truth, they hit the truth.
Oh, and they're all so wonderful.
Hey! What about Dorothy?
Well, yes, Dorothy.
Oh, I don't think there's anything in there for me.
Oh, well, you forced me to a cataclysmic decision. The only way to get Dorothy back to Kansas is for me to take her myself.
Oh, would you? Could you? But are you a clever enough wizard to do that?
Oh, child, you cut me to the quick. I'm an old Kansas man myself, premier balloonist par excellence of the Miracle Carnival Company, while performing spectacular feats of the stratospheric skill never before attempted by a civilized man. The balloon failed to return to the fair.
It did?
Frightened, were you? Frightened? You are talking to a man who has laughed in the face of death, sneered at doom, and chuckled at catastrophe. I was petrified. But then suddenly, the wind changed. And the balloon floated down to the heart of this noble city, where I was instantly acclaimed Oz, the first Wizard Deluxe.
Deluxe, from the French, pertaining to luxury.
Well, there were a few luxuries that went with it, but I took it anyways, securing the balloon on the advent of a quick getaway, and in that conveyance. My dear Dorothy, you and I will return to land equilibris unum. Step this way. Citizens of Oz, I, your wizard, am about to embark upon a hazardous and technically unexplainable journey into the outer stratosphere.
Woo!
To confer, converse, and otherwise hobnob with my brother wizards.
Woo!
And until that time, if any, that I return, the Scarecrow, by virtue of his magnificent brains, shall rule in my stead. Assisted by the Tin Man, by virtue of his magnificent heart, and the Lion, by virtue of his courage. Obey them as you would me. Now, my friends, I believe that it is time for us to cast off. Climb aboard, Dorothy.
Where's Toto? I can't go without him.
Don't worry, I'll get him for you.
Don't let go of the rope.
What?
This is highly irregular procedure.
The balloon's going up.
This is completely unprecedented.
Help! Help! Don't go, Professor, please! You can't go without me!
I'm sorry. I don't know how it works. I can't come back.
You have to come back!
I'm sorry. Goodbye, folks. Goodbye.
Bye.
That idiot guard ruined my exit.
I got your dog.
Oh, now I'll never get home.
Stay with us, Dorothy.
We don't want you to go.
I have to get back to Kansas.
Don't you love us, Dorothy?
You know I do. But there's a place and people I love more. And that one's further away than the furthest stream. Oh, Scarecrow, I'll never see Kansas again. As long as I live. Never, never, never.
Never is a very, very long time, Dorothy.
Oh, can you help me? Will you?
You don't need to be helped any longer. You've always had the power to go back to Kansas.
I have?
Why didn't you tell her sooner?
Because she wouldn't have believed me. She had to find it out for herself.
Well, what did you learn, Dorothy?
I think it's that it isn't enough just to want to see Uncle Henry and Auntie Em. And it's that if I ever go searching for my heart's desire, I shouldn't look any further than my own backyard. Because if it isn't there, I never really lost it to begin with. Is that right?
That's all it is.
But that's so easy. I should have thought of it for you.
And I should have felt it in my heart.
Well, me too. If I had the courage of my convictions.
No, she had to find it out for herself. And now, those ruby slippers will take you home in 2 seconds.
Toto too?
Toto too.
Oh, it's going to be so hard to say goodbye to you all. I love you so much. Goodbye, Tin Man. Oh, don't cry. You rest so dreadfully. Here's your oil can. Goodbye.
Now I know I have a heart, because it's breaking.
Goodbye, Lion. I know it isn't right, but I'm gonna miss the way you used to holler for help before you found your courage.
When you're gone, I think I'm gonna do a bit more hollering.
Dear Scarecrow, you were my first friend here. I think I'll miss you most of all.
Having a brain don't make parting any easier. Goodbye, Dorothy. I'll think of you always.
Are you ready now?
Oh yes, please. before I change my mind and stay forever.
All you have to do is close your eyes and click your heels together 3 times and think to yourself over and over again, there's no place like home. There's no place like home.
There's no place like home.
1,
There's no place like home.
2.
There's no place like home.
Goodbye, Dorothy.
Dorothy! Dorothy!
Little girl, I hate to think of a kid out all night in that storm.
We'd best get into town and notify the sheriff.
Wait,
Toto!
there she is.
Dorothy! Dorothy! Zeke! Hunk! Hickory! She's over here. Tell Emmie to bring a blanket.
She's got a lump on her head the size of an ostrich egg. Skin ain't broken.
Hello, Oz.
Oz? My first name's Chester, but you can call me whatever you like.
Uncle Henry, you were the guard.
I'm guarding you now, honey. I'll see you come to no more harm.
She all right?
There was a minute there when I thought she'd left us.
But I did leave you. That's just the thing. And I've been trying to get back for days and days.
Sounds like a bad dream.
It wasn't a dream.
Well, sure it wasn't. Remember me? Your old pal Zeke?
Lion.
No, not quite. And this here's Hickory.
You couldn't forget my face, could ya?
No, of course not. But where's Scarecrow?
Scarecrow?
Who the heck is Scarecrow?
Here's the lady you called for. How is she?
She'll be fine.
You lost all your stuffing.
Stuffing.
What'll happen to the mother field mouse you had in your stomach?
What field mouse? Boy, you really scared us there.
Dorothy!
Auntie Em!
Oh, Dorothy, you're safe and well.
Thanks to you, Auntie Em, you showed me how to use the slippers.
Oh, honey, I won't use the slippers on you. You haven't done nothing wrong.
No, you don't understand. This was a real, truly live place. And I remember that some of it wasn't very nice, but most of it was beautiful. And you were all there. You kept resting up, and you kept pulling your tail, and you were a humbug.
Let's not get personal now.
Doesn't anyone believe me?
Of course, we believe you, Dorothy. But now, we have to get you into bed to rest.
Has the house come back? It fell on the witch, you know.
Storm blew right past it.
And it wasn't a house that fell on Miss Gulch.
It was a telegraph pole.
We won't be hearing from that old biddy till her leg gets out of plaster.
Then Toto's safe. Did you hear that, Toto?